turn in a hurry here tonight. Dylan, up until that point, what did you think of the team's play?
Well, I thought we played a good road game. We kind of tried to break it down, TV timeout to TV timeout. This is a tough building to play in. You know, it was a big game for us, despite all the things going on. Really big game for us, and we had a good first two. We got the first goal, and you know, we came out in the third, and we were just a little too hesitant, too much sitting back, and you know, we really tried to defend a full 20 minutes, and they just kept coming and coming, and we didn't push back enough. So something to learn from, something that we've been pretty good in that spot in third periods with leads this year. So we need to get back to focusing on our game in the third period.
Emotionally speaking, how much easier was today's game to play than Thursday's?
Yeah, it was a lot easier. Thursday was tough, but it's in the past, and we you know, we bounced back tonight. You know, you know, I thought Chaser did a great job coming in, and you know, he's an NHL player, and you know, brought value and grit, and you know, I'm excited to see him more as it goes along here.
I talked to him after the first period. He seemed emotional, and I'm very grateful for the opportunity to be back here. What can he bring?
Well, it's just it's hard to play against. We played against him a lot in my career, and you know, he plays the game the right way, and you know, he'll get up to speed and be great around the other team's net, and you know, he's a veteran, so he brings a lot of experience to our lineup.
Dylan, how do you feel you guys played in front of Magnus today?
Well, I think the third we played good at it. He made some big saves in the first couple of periods. In the third, we just we sat back too much, and they came in waves, and you know, when you do that, it's teams, they get going, and we just didn't play good enough for them in the third, and on our toes enough, and it's something that we really have to look at, and you know, the shots are what they are, but they were a lot after the first two periods. They're just throwing stuff from everywhere, and they didn't really have anything dangerous till the third.
It's important too to emphasize how much there still is left to play for, right? I mean, that you guys aren't out of it, but also guys are, you know, minutes, jobs going for next season.
Absolutely, and you know, I think you know, if we got this one tonight, that's probably crazy to say, but we would have still been hanging around, and you know, but that's been the attitude the last two games, is we're still right there, so we got to win hockey games.
This first frame rather quickly. I'm just wondering how it unfolded from your perspective back there.
I don't know. I thought we had a good feeling coming into the third period. Obviously, we had the lead 1-0. I think we were really happy with that in this building. We know they're a good defensively good team, and they have some good offense too. So I don't know. They got two quick ones there in the start of the third, and then obviously they got the third one in the power play, and I think that killed the game. So obviously it's a lot of frustration right now, since they changed the course of the game so late. The first two periods I thought we played good. I think everybody helped out in our own zone. Obviously, huge goal from Larkin there in the power play. We know it's going to be tight games, so it's trading deadlines just stopped, and had a couple guys that had to leave the team that were great assets for the team. You know, that's the way it goes in this business, and this is the team that's going to do it. So we got to bear down and try to figure out a way to win these games for sure.
Dylan was saying that he thought the team played a pretty tight game up until the point where they started to lay back on you and didn't give you enough support. Did you see anything change as far as that goes, the aggressiveness or the back checking or anything along those lines?
I don't know. I have to look at the video a little bit. I think they came hard in the first and the second too. You know, as a goalie, you just try to stop the puck whatever chances you get. And I felt pretty good out there. I thought I kept us in the game the first two periods, as that's my job. So of course it's frustrating when they change the course in the third period like that, when you feel like you have the win within reach, and we did a lot of good stuff reaching up to that point. So obviously we have to look at video and see what we can do better, because obviously this was a big game to get 2 points for sure.
What do you think happened there in the third period?
They scored. I mean, I don't think it was a whole lot different in the first 2 periods. They were dangerous all night with sticks and tips and hard area goals, and they finally got to. Rebound went hard to the net, throws it off our goalie, and then we were flirting with D-zone face-offs, being dangerous all night. And Anders Lee, exactly who he is, gets a tip on it in that scoring area. Now we're chasing the game, but I thought at 2-1 we were still pretty good. I liked our chances to get some good looks to tie the game up, but the penalty in the end did not allow that to happen.
What do you think of Magnus' performance?
He's fine. He's fine. He obviously scored 1 goal. Yeah, just 4 goals, not a recipe for success. He was fine. It's tough to talk about goaltending. He gives us 0 goals against for 40 minutes. We only scored 1 goal. We didn't get a 5-on-5 goal.
Is there a chance Ville is available tomorrow? Or
Yeah, Ville's a true day-to-day. It's a lower body thing that happened to him early in Thursday night, and I'd be unfair to play Magnus back-to-back. So Ville's available. He'll start. If not, we'll have no problem going with Neto.
Those first 40 minutes, I mean, I don't know if it's a blueprint, but you guys, is that the way you guys got it?
It's probably the way it's going to have to look. I know the shots looked egregious, but it wasn't like, we go back in and we study chances for, chances against. We were in a pretty good spot. It wasn't that bad. They throw a lot on net. Their offense is simple. They just pound pucks from the point, use their big bodies, and try to get sticks. So we're pretty comfortable after 40 minutes. We're not able to sustain it.
Is that the way? Okay, how do you manufacture offense now, Derek?
We got to go to the hard area. This is a bad matchup for us. We've scored 1 goal in 6 periods here. You got to get uncomfortable and fight through a team that's going to defend their net, and we got to be harder on the goalie. So it's uncomfortable. We don't have many of that type of player, but some of our players who are not that are going to have to start being that.